Then, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome back, mis cielitos. Coco is here with Moon, and we are continuing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
I don't know why. It just hit me that I just remembered that there were blue my brain wants to say Totinos. That is not what the word is. Fucking what are those chips? Hold on. I gotta Google something. There were blue chips that I bought at one time, and they were lime flavored, and they were very hurt to my tongue. But I was thinking about how you have the blue butterfly emoji as your VTube mark and for your like followers, and I was like, what if there were blue Coco themed Doritos?
Tastes like real cocoa. It seems the ceiling and pillars in this room are crumbling into the water. Let us hurry.
All I can think about now is that they are chocolate flavored, which is very cursed. Thank you.
There are flower petals floating on the water. They look like the flowers growing near the mansion outside.
I finally remembered the name of the chips without Googling it, and it is Takis. I got the rolled blue Takis that are literally radioactive blue. And they were like so sour, I was like, I will cry. It was a very sour chip. But the blue, but like, because I'm the idiot who likes anything blue, I was like, I am buying these!
I've never tried any of them.
I have had their, like, there's like a, basically, it's like a cumin, like, basically taco seasoning. And, like, those are really good. And then there's, like, a spicier one that I've had, but, like, I don't buy them on the regular because I don't do a lot of snacking anymore. So, like, when I got those, it was like, I haven't had these in so long, and then it was like, oh no, they're so sour, I don't know how to combat the sour. Then I was thrown into the shadow realm. The blue realm. The sour realm. The sour
the curse realm.
Sour Patch Kids lives. Oh god. Now that I think about it, this water is probably flowing in from the lake up on the surface. Probably.
Probably. The water is glowing so brightly. There's no need for torches here.
I just googled the blue Takis just to see if they're still around, and they are. They're called Blue Heat. And there's a lot of like thumbnail images of men barfing blue Takis.
Oh god.
Like, as though they are vomit, but they're not. Also, I think somebody's made blue Takis ramen?
Ugh. Why must people fuck up ramen so much?
I feel like that is a, like, question for the ages. Why must they torture themselves in this?
These stairs just suddenly end. I've got it! They must be stairs to nowhere!
Maya, please.
Don't think that's it, Maya. It must have led to something. What?
That reminds me of a hotel Scott and I stayed at one time. Apparently it was home to, like, some kind of... Like, it was a refurbished hotel down in Chicago, and it basically, at one point, was, like, a weird cult, like, location, and so they had a bunch of, like, weird stairs to nowhere in, like, this one room, that was, like, being used as an art gallery for the hotel, and it was just, like, what the fuck could this cult have possibly had with stairs that they, like, built stairs into walls kind of stuff? Do you have to go up to the top of the stairs if you're bad? What's going on?
Naughty children go to the top of the stairs.
Personally, if that was a punishment in my childhood, I would have been fine. I liked sitting at the top of the stairs.
Aww.
Must have been something pretty important for them to build a room around it. like, you know, an altar of some kind.
Quite true, Mr. Wright. There's little doubt that whatever once stood here was of the utmost importance.
Apparently these blue ones are supposed to be spicy, but I do not remember them having any spice flavor other than sour. What's up with this pedestal? It looks a bit strange. It looks like something is missing. Like Indiana Jones already came through here.
I've never really watched any of the Indiana Jones films. Yes, you can boo and throw popcorn and apple cores at me. But apparently they're making a new one and Aaron was just in pain at the idea.
I mean, I've seen all of them. And they are very much what's on the tin. I don't know if you know what the concept of them is. It's the pulpy fiction books from back in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So the fourth one, you know, tried to move things ahead with Shia LaBeouf being Indiana Jones's secret son or whatever, and tried to make it about aliens. I don't know what they could possibly be doing with the fifth one, because basically, I think
that's the only one I've seen. The aliens one.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the aliens one. It's fine. On the earlier ones, it's what it says on the tin. It's a love letter to schlock alien films from the 1940s, and it's, you know, it's fine. But my favorite one is the first one. So I don't know. Call me a purist, but it's that's the most likable one, I think, because it's an adventure film with Nazis. And also Gimli is there.
John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies is the actor who played I think he's supposed to be Egyptian, but you know, he's definitely not in real life. So I don't remember where they are in the film. I know it's adjacent to such relics, so it's they're fighting Nazis. It's just, you know, Indiana Jones fights Nazis, the movie, and and kisses Karen Allen.
Yeah, so I only know that movie and also that one clip I love where Harrison Ford was apparently sick that day and it was supposed to be this epic fight, but then the guy just comes out doing this over dramatic show with wielding these double blades, and then he just shoots him.
Yeah, apparently Harrison Ford had such bad shits that he was literally dying over it.
Oh my god.
Not dying, but you know how
dysentery?
You feel just not dysentery. It was he you know, you get just the shits after you eat something in a foreign country that you don't know, you've never had before. Sometimes you get sick, or he ate something bad. Either way, he was really sick, and they were well, we have to film, and he's well, why don't we change the scene to this so I don't have to do any of that?
I love it. I love it so much.
And he gets to shoot him. It's gonna be a big scene where he's going around the swords and using his whip, and no, instead he just pulls a gun and shoots him.
Yep.
So good.
It would appear something quite large once stood here, perhaps an object of worship.
If they did any crossover in the world, I think that Layton having an Indiana Jones rival would be really funny.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some character that's somewhat like that in the the regular Layton series, because they've got quite a bit of games.
Oh, that's true.
Something large.
Look! Up there! Above the shrine!
What's that? It looks like there are marks all over the wall.
Somebody was clawing to get out.
Whatever was on this pedestal must have been even larger than I originally thought.
It seems whatever it was has been taken away for some reason. I wonder why.
The inscription on this stone plaque could perhaps offer us a clue, although I'm afraid the words in this inscription are somewhat ancient.
Bitch, I hope so.
So, you can't read what it says.
It would be quite a different story if I were able to take this relic back to London for analysis. Don't know how I transcribed the last one. As it stands now, however, I may only be able to decipher a portion of it.
Really? Professor? What does it say?
It says nothing.
It seems as if the previous inhabitants of these ruins were responsible for this inscription. While the inscription itself would appear to provide yet another mystery to be solved, allow me to read it out loud.
It's gonna mysteriously rhyme.
The former inhabitants of these ruins created a bell out of pure silver as a tribute to the gods that they worshipped here.
So they made a giant silver bell. Actually pretty impressive.
However, when the bell was rung, it did not summon a god, but instead an evil demon.
That's dumb.
This evil demon brought upon this world a great catastrophe, causing considerable damage to the land.
Did you say a great catastrophe? A demon? Dahlia, is it you again?
It is. God, wouldn't that be the twist of the century? It's Dahlia come back to kill everyone in a storybook.
Oh.
I kind of want that, unfortunately.
Honestly, I would have preferred that to what the real story is.
Oh my god, it must really be bad for you to say such things, Coco, come on.
What could have happened? Those that survived the incident dubbed it the Bell of Ruin, and sealed it within this very room. They then fled in fear of the curse placed upon this land by the demon. The inscription contains one final warning. To those who have gained entry into this sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the Bell of Ruin. That is as much as I can gather.
That was a pretty beefy amount of information.
Right?
Yeah, hello?
I believe the object that was removed from the shrine was the very Bell of Ruin mentioned in the inscription.
Professor, could this have anything to do with Bozella?
I cannot say for sure, Luke. After all, demons and the witches are two very different concepts.
Not according to the Christians.
We don't talk about Christians.
Aww.
However, perhaps there is a chance that the two are connected in origin through this legend.
You've learned about the Bell of Ruin. Wait, there was a bell, wasn't there? Huh. Kind of tiny, though. Or wait. Hold on. There was a bell tower. And it just appeared out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Origin, Professor.
Think back to what was written. What followed the great catastrophe?
You must mean the curse placed upon this land part, right?
I imagine then when the bell was rung, it must have summoned something.
Thanks.
What sort of curse could that have been? And what was this great catastrophe brought upon by the demon? Wait, could it be? The fire that destroyed the entire town.
Remember.
Huh?
Yes, here's a counter we're gonna start. Whenever she starts doing this stupid ass shit disassociating thing, I hate an anime!
Spella, what's wrong?
You okay there?
Coco's sudden vitriol just took me out. Just the fury, the fire, the drama.
Ooh, you're gonna see me start getting angry a lot from here on out.
Ooh, Sonic!
Ooh, Sonic!
Ooh, Sonic! It's gonna happen. I'm here for it.
No, nothing's wrong.
Are you sure? You just knocked Moon out. That's...
You don't have to put on a brave face for us. Tell us if you're not feeling good, okay? Yes, of course.
But this still has me wondering, what exactly was the catastrophe that happened a long time ago? Phoenix doesn't have a working brain cell.
He's
Can
doing
only
his
think
best.
one. No, he's not.
It's not his fault his best sucks.
I can only think of the one thing. Wait, no, this is not Feeny. Jesus Christ. I can only think of the one thing in Labyrinthia that could be called a catastrophe. The legendary fire.
Of course. Both the Bell of Ruin and the Legend of Bazella must be. Spella, are you absolutely sure you're feeling okay? Your face has gone really pale.
The legendary fire. Do you remember now, Spella? Who are you? Allow me to remind you of who and what you truly are. And what
Plot
you
device.
did so many years ago.
Got accused of murder.
Gasp.
What I did.
Oh, look at that. Animation budget. Well, that's a baby. That's a dragon.
That's me.
Dragons eat babies.
Spella, are you alright? I am. That's right. I am Bazella. The Great Witch Bazella.
Oh boy, your eyes turned red.
And so it has begun.
Why are you such a dumbass? Who the fuck's that?
L for loser.
Underground mural. The mural hidden under the Great Archive and the remains lying below the forest are the same period. They both bequeath a record of the Great Calamity.
I feel someone's will leading us inexorably toward the records under the forest and beneath the library.
Dun 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 dun. The bell tower and alchemist. Seeing the appearance of the bell tower as some kind of sign, Belduke set out to reveal this town's mysteries along with the truth behind the witches. Surely clues to these mysteries lie here.
The bell tower appeared in a fiery blaze, but no one has ever heard its bell.
The cat is getting me.
Sounded like a quack from Duck Game.
I was trying to say Mary, but she was like running away from me, so I like leaned away.
Oh.
Ruins in the forest. It would appear the previous inhabitants of the region built these underground chambers to seal up the Bell of Ruin. They also left an inscription to warn others for leaving the area.
The Bell of Ruin, which should have been sealed within the ruins, was missing. Who could have taken it and where?
It was like Aspella wasn't herself anymore. Almost as if she was possessed. She kept murmuring, "I'm the great witch Bazella," over and over and over again. She took off running when we tried to calm her down. We tried going after her, but she lost us. We searched everywhere for her. The ruins, the forest, but there was no sign of her, no matter where we looked. We thought she might have returned to town, and if she did, the knights would be sure to catch her and drag her back to that terrifying courtroom. Needless to say, we went back to town straight away to search for her. And then, without warning, Labyrinthia was hit by a heavy rainstorm. There was an ominous silence over the entire town square. The only thing I could hear was the rain. We didn't know it at the time, but that rain, it was a sign of the terrible things that were to come.
Dun 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 dun.
So I'm curious, Moon. Do you have any, hypotheses?
I don't know that I have a hypothesis, but like, the fact of the matter is that there's a fucking lot of bells in this game. God, it could not be written. Turn off the game in power and... No! I'm gonna have to do a save state.
Oh well.
The game's like, how dare you try to save me? No, like, I think, like, from the get-go with this Bazella business, it always kind of just felt like the Bazella thing was going to turn out to be Aspella's mom. And that's why she's, you know, a mysterious character, looks and sounds vaguely like she could be related to Aspella, is forbidden to be talked about. Dad doesn't want her at home, so she probably looks like her, you know, shit like that. But like, I don't know. This game seems like it's going off the rails pretty quickly. So perhaps I'm giving too much narrative logic to this. It's just, yeah. How does this all factor in? We just don't know. Also, I don't know Layton games well enough to know how fast they go off the rails, so.
Oh, God. I've only played one. I've only played one of them. I've only played the first one. And even before then, like, even the most ardent fans are like, yeah, Layton games make no fucking sense.
Okay, so this is the flavor of Layton game that we're experiencing then.
Yeah. There's gonna be a little cut here, folks. Okay, and we're back.
Ta-da.
We're not going to be trapped.
We're not going to be. Not this time.
Where's Isabella? Where could she be?
There's no sign of her at all.
This is
Maya!
Hiya.
I've a feeling we're the only ones around.
Huh?
Training.
Professor, look at this!
Parade time.
Ooh, that's a pretty BG.
It's a new story.
In this light.
Mm-hmm.
That means that the parade has already taken place.
Anyway, let's read it.
The final story. At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. The weaver of the story will meet the Great Witch for the first and final time. The concluding scene will glow in the flames of great magic, as the teller of the story is silenced forever. This evening, at the final witch trial, the legendary Great Witch will be consumed by her own flames. The town, finally freed from the shackles of the story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of a new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. What is this, Princess Tutu?
How dare you insult Princess Tutu that way?
I'm not insulting Princess Tutu. I'm saying they're trying to ape off of Princess Tutu.
Does this mean what I think it means?
No way, that can't be.
Is this what the Great Witch meant?
Whatever the case, let's find a speller before panic spreads throughout the town.
We should probably split up, if only we had some leads.
The appointed place of ending. Perhaps this is referring to the town square at which the parade always ends. While the teller of the story can mean none other than Ispella's father. As for being silenced forever, this is almost certainly an indication that he will lose his life.
In that case, Professor, the chances of Ispella being at the town square are pretty high, right?
Indeed, Mr. Wright. Let's head to the square and find her.
It looks like everyone in town is here.
It would appear they will all wish to see the final story with their own eyes.
Professor, about this final story. Why would the Great Witch Bezella show up tonight of all nights?
I've been wondering the same thing. She has never shown herself before now. Perhaps the power of this story is such that even the actions of the Great Witch are subject to its control.
And one more thing. Why in the world would the storyteller write his own death into the story? Well, I don't know. I could think of one reason.
Indeed. There appear to be quite a few mysteries contained within this final story. Although, I suggest we don't dwell on them for the time being.
We'll only think about plot holes. I agree. First things first, let's find Espella.
Can't remember which one of us was
I think
which.
that was you, and then I was the little weird boy.
You better hide now, because you know you can't win.
Can too, and I won't hide.
You'll be crispy baking in no time. Just accept it.
Well, not. You'll see. I will become a knight. If I say I'll protect you, I'll protect you.
Come on, how's a little chicken like you supposed to protect me from Bazilla?
Just watch me.
Aww.
They are so baby.
I told you, you're wasting your time. Now will you hide already? Bazilla's so gonna burn you to a crisp.
I won't hide. I can do this. See, I brought a bucket of water with me. I'll throw it over her flames. They're babies. So ultra baby. Little cuds don't understand danger. They just hang out. Occasionally. Professor, look! The storyteller's carriage! Oh, he's here! I believe that was you.
The parade was totally different this time. Inquisitor Darklaw was nowhere to be seen, and Inquisitor Barnum looked so agitated. And not only that, but they said this is going to be the last story. What's to become of us all from here on?
How are we ever gonna find Espella with all these people about?
Look! Over there! It's the storyteller!
And now, the time is upon us. The time of release from the curses of witchcraft and the story. The legendary Bezella will appear before us, and the story of the longest night will begin. Prepare yourselves for the dramatic climax.
But that means we'll lose our storyteller.
But why will he be sacrificed?
There is no reason for sorrow. My stories are no more than a peek at the caprice and irony of unfolding fate. We are all being carried along on the vast and irresistible sea of chance. I am no more than one person in the sea of people who are here tonight. No more and no less.
Oh, storyteller!
Storyteller! Don't stop writing our story!
Storyteller, let me suck your dick.
I feel only disgust. Thank you. This isn't good. It's getting dark already. Remember what the story said.
At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness.
Darkness. Fuck, I'd welcome
Darkness
Ransom right
is the
now,
heart's
honestly.
true essence. Yeah, I do too. I miss him. And we still haven't found a Spella yet. Hey, look at that! Hmm? Someone's at the top of the tower. Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
What? At the top of the tower?
Look, Nick! Someone's definitely up there.
Oh, good. That's a cat? On fire?
The great witch Bozella has finally appeared. The time has arrived. This story will come to an end.
That must be her. Can it really be?
The Great Witch Bozella!
She looks so cute.
Here and now, my life will surely come to an end. The great witch Bozella will be apprehended, and true peace will come to this town.
That was very Kingdom Hearts music.
Yeah, it was.
No, Luke!
Mr. Wright, there, follow me. Oh.
Spella.
Swear to God, if we have to actually
You were the
persecute
Great
this.
Witch Bozella after all. A truly terrifying witch who would even attack her own father.
Get up! Get up and stand before us, Great Witch Bozella!
Spella!
But with that, we will leave things right here. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, please take care of yourselves and one another.
What the fuck is going on?
I wonder. Do you wonder?
I wonder much.
You wonder much. What do you wonder most of all?
What the fuck is happening, Coco? I don't get it at all.
Alright.